Hey guys, I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. The Mystical Ninja video will be coming in the next day or two or so. I mean, it's busy right now, Christmas time, with family, friends, and whatnot. Well, more like family, no friends here. Anyways, I just thought I'd come on here and, show you a pastime I used to do when I was a kid, and for some reason it's not working. I'm pressing the G key and it's not picking up snowballs. And oh, that's why. I already have a full amount. Now, when I was a kid, I was a bad kid, very bad kid. As a matter of fact, I used to do shit like throw snowballs at cars. And if I was really brave, I'd throw them at my teachers after school and get suspended afterwards. But it'd be like that, and fuck your call, bitch. It's a shame they're not realistic, though. I want them to come after me. They'll get out of their car, look at you funny, and then run back in. But when I was a kid, I used to stand like at the sidelines like this, and every car that would drive by, I would try my very best to hit the car. Now, if I hit them, they stop. We call them stoppers, and we'd run away from them. Now, believe it or not, 11 years old, I could actually run away from people that got out of their cars. See, like this guy. Really? Death by snowball. You know how embarrassing that would be in the papers? Let me get his car out of the way. Yeah, I'm playing online solo. I don't play with people because I'll be honest, the public is cancer on this game. They always grab hydras and dive bomb you, even if you're minding your own business or doing your own thing. And everyone's like, well, that's the point of the game. Well, fuck you. I'll just play by myself, and guess what? I don't have to worry about any of that shit. I'm fine with that. So, hey. There's that. But I used to me and a couple buddies used to throw snowballs at cars during, Christmas break. And there were times I had run-ins with the law. I'm gonna pelt the fucking life support guys with some snowballs. Ain't stopping them. Fuck your car. You know what? This is no fun. Here, feel the power. Rick Taylor style. I'm gonna run away because I'm a pussy in modern day society right there in a nutshell. Now, did you guys used to do this shit? We call it snowballing. It's where you just simply find a street and just pelt some cars. And if, you notice cops in the area, you have to pretty much just, hot tail it somewhere else. Man, what a bunch of pussies, man. I wish they would work on the AI a little bit. I mean, the AI in this game is a technical marvel, but I wish they would just, I don't know, be a little bit more realistic than it is. You know what I mean? It's fun as it is. Anyways, yeah, so I used to snowball cars, and that was fun as fuck. And I thought I'd share a Christmas story with you just as something to go along with this video, so it's not just, okay, I'm done snowballing cars, have a good day, have a Merry Christmas. No. My favorite Christmas of all time was Christmas of 1998. And the reason being is it was the first time that my family felt like a family during Christmas time. Because my mom was a constant complainer. She constantly, and I do mean it was like an everyday thing. She constantly pussy complain about everything during Christmas time. She complained about making the dinner. She complained about the garbage. She complained about everything. That was just her motive or whatever in life was just, and to this day she complains about every fucking thing that there is to complain about. And that was probably the first Christmas that I can recall that she hasn't complained about jack shit. Now that year we all had money to spend on each other. I had a summer job, and I actually, kept the money aside. I didn't have a bank account or anything because my parents didn't believe in banks. It wasn't until I got a bank account in my early 20s that my mom went ahead and followed suit. So it took her kid to give her initiative to get a fucking bank account. She's fucking ridiculous anyhow. And I apologize if you hear any echoing. in the game, and that's because I have it set to TV, and if you switch sound sources in game, it doesn't do it automatically, and I don't feel like loading it because many of you know loading Grand Theft Auto Online is a pain in the dick. Come on. All right, that's it. Let's grab old Betsy here. Oops. No, I'm not. I don't want to record using this shit. Let's see. La 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 la. Viking funeral just for you. Well, not quite, but. What? There we go. Anyone for marshmallows? I got a roasted fat fuck on fire. Mmm. That flesh brings extra delicio to those marshmallows, or whatever you plan on cooking on an open fire. I gotta run from cops now. I'm not playing for serious, I'm just doing anything, and I do apologize for my cat because he wants in here and I won't want him in here because he just causes problems. Shut up! I hate that motherfucker sometimes. Anywho, we'll just have to bear through it. Anyway, so the Christmas of '98. Wonderful Christmas. My mom didn't complain. You know, I got my dad this belt buckle that was I got it from a this Cherokee store that my Aunt Carol showed me because she's Cherokee Indian too, of the Virginian tribe. And I got him this belt buckle that said "Peace be with thy family and brother" or something like that. I can't exactly remember the phrase, but it was in I can't remember the Indian language of the Cherokee people. I'm sorry not to be ignorant, but there we go. Anyways, he said he loved the gift, he was happy with it, and, well, sure enough, cops in this game fucking suck. Anyway, to make a long story short, he still wears it to this day. In fact, when he came and visited us in Michigan last, before I got married and moved away, he was wearing that in this belt buckle. And I was very flattered that my dad would actually do that, or still wear it, and he claims it. He claimed this is the best gift he ever had. He loved it because I guess it was heritage to the Cherokee Indians. So it's funny. He just drops his coffee. It's like, and he just stands there like a dumbass. You know what? Come here, bitch. Fuck off. Bam. You just been Rick Taylored, bitch. The reason why I call my character Rick Taylor as well, this is the closest to the terror mask I can find from Splatterhouse. And I think I've already explained it. I'm a big Splatterhouse fan. Such pussies. That's right, run away, you fucking Bill Gates looking son bitch. That was great. Sleeping. Anyways, at Christmas we had my parents got me Zelda Ocarina of Time, and that was I love it. That was the first Christmas that I actually recalled sleeping the full 8 hours too, because I was just exhausted. Because the night before we went out to eat somewhere. Well, not all of us. Some of us had to work. My sister, for instance, she worked in the food industry, and my brother had to work retail that night. It was me, my dad, mom, and I think a couple of my aunts. Anyways, I don't remember. It was a long time ago, guys. It was almost, 20 years ago. Anyways, at Christmas I got Ocarina of Time, a couple pairs of jeans, and a bike, and because I told my dad that I really wanted to get a bicycle so I can work on my weight situation. And had that bike for, 98, 99, 2000, 3 years before it got stolen. Which was an unfortunate thing, but that was the bike I used to ride to my first love's house that was 8 miles away from where I lived. So I was doing pretty much it was more or less like 4 or 5 miles, but it was a long bike ride there and back, and I did that every day for the whole summer, and to see her, and that was a waste of fucking time and everything else. But my brother, I got him. What did I get him? Oh, I got him Slayer, South of Heaven, and Seasons of the Abyss because he loved those CDs. He would listen to them all the time at his friend Mike's house, and he was complaining that he was in the mood for a couple of the songs off their albums, Blood Red, Dead Skin Mask, the song Seasons of the Abyss, and a few off South of Heaven. See, I'm not too familiar with South of Heaven because I only heard it twice in my life. Anyways, I bought him those CDs, and he was extremely happy with them. He was playing them all day because my parents bought him a 3 CD disc set, or 3 CD disc player by White Westinghouse. He got that for Christmas, and he didn't even ask for it. They just went ahead and said, "Hey, here you go," and he was happy as shit. But what was amazing about that Christmas is we all bought each other things. I bought my mom some these fake diamond. I know because I didn't have a lot of money. But I bought these fake diamond earrings and got her favorite cheap ass perfume she likes called Charlie. I think they still make that because I think I've seen it at Walmart the other day. So hey babies, free samples. Well, fuck you, getting whitewashed, bitch. Nighty night. What the hell? No money? Oh. See how much? How'd you make? How much you make? $33, man. You probably don't suck dick worth of shit. Anywho, great Christmas that year. I know I don't have much to say on it. I always skim through the details because it would just take far too long to explain it all. But everyone was around. Everyone was happy. No one got into a fight. No one got angry at one another. My mom didn't complain. My dad didn't complain. And even though the divorce was finalized that summer when I started working, my dad was trying to make it work. He was, even though it was divorce was final and everything, he was trying to bring the flame back and make everything better. And well, that didn't last very long. They got into this really big fight. Dad moved back out because he moved out before in '95 when I was. He moved out at 95 and then he moved back in 97 because they were separated at 95 and they were trying to make it work. It didn't, and eventually my dad just moved out of the house, and my brother had a house, so he moved with my brother for about 6 months, and then he finally moved to Indiana where he is now, and he met his high school sweetheart and he married her, and she will not admit to it to this day, but that destroyed my mother. Yes! 2 for 1. Oh my gosh. Death by snowball. Can you just imagine how embarrassing it would be to if you were in the afterlife, if there is one, which I doubt. Sorry, I don't believe in the afterlife. I think once you're gone, that's it. And, but if your ghost was standing there next to your corpse, what did you die of? Snowball to the face. Another thing we used to do as kids, we used to throw snowballs at signs like this. Cops didn't like that either, and it's like, they actually considered it vandalism. It's like, it's a snowball! It'll melt! Fucking piggy, go fucking... Here, how about I do this? I wrap my cock in sausage and you can suck it off. Jesus. Yeah. Too bad it doesn't make the little ting sound like it makes in real life. That's a video game, what do you expect? Let me see if I can pelt her. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Screw me, huh? Screw me? Screw you, dead bitch. Yeah. Feel the power of Hulkamania, brother. Anyways, I keep getting off track here. I apologize. I don't have good attention span, as most of you know. My attention span just goes everywhere. Whitewash. Yeah, and ever since then, Christmas just hasn't felt the same. When your full family, all your family members are not around, it's just not, it doesn't feel like Christmas anymore. And ever since my dad left Michigan and went to Indiana, I'm gonna kill my cat, I swear. I won't. I love animals. He annoys me to the point. where I just want to strangle his little ass because he just every time he comes in here, he just knocks shit over. That's why he wants in here. He's bored. Okay, I got away from the cops. Awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up in just a minute. Anyways, it was a good Christmas though. No one fought. We all got some cool stuff, and I played Ocarina of Time, and that was a great game. To this day, it's still one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite 3D Zelda currently, and just like Zelda 2 is my favorite two-dimensional Zelda. Not Link to the Past or the first Zelda. Those games can fuck off. Give me Zelda 2. Matter of fact, I would love a follow-up to Zelda 2 at some point. I think the world is ready for it. I don't know. You guys can let me know your opinion. I'm sorry about, this video has no direction and no thing. I just wanted to tell you a short Christmas story and wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I wish they would make snow permanent, you know what I mean? I love the snow, because it's fun, just sitting here and pelting people with a snowball to the face. Or throwing them at cars. It's great. It just brings back good memories, because me and my friends would do that. We'd get in trouble. We would run like hell, and it was cool. Like, my friend Nick had a storm shelter, and his dad actually opened it for us to go into if we were being chased, because they wouldn't even think there was a storm shelter there, but he built it himself. Because his dad was like just a massive construction worker. He was a journeyman for some sort of metal welding company. I don't remember it all for word, but his dad was cool as fuck. And he understood what we were doing, and he actually didn't mind it because he used to do stuff like that when he was younger. Oh my god, Cat, shut the fuck up. God. But, so that's pretty much it. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video because this video is going nowhere. If you want to share, any kind of Christmas story in the comments, I'd appreciate it. If you want. You don't have to. And I hope you enjoy this video for what it is, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk. Like I said, I'll try to get that the second part or third part or whatever of the Mystical Ninja video out as soon as possible. Like I said, it's going to be a little busy though these next couple days because of Christmas and a few things. You know how it is. Oh god, that cat's driving me crazy. I need to shut him up. Okay, so I'm going to go see what his deal is, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I love you all. I don't know you personally, but, some say, even though I'm hateful towards those social classes and things that I can't stand, towards people like you and me who know that all that shit is just a clusterfuck mental illness issue. Us regular Joes, I love you all in that regard. I know we all have some disagreements here and there, but, that's the beauty of opinions. Come on, I want someone to come after me. Damn. Maybe someday. Anyways, I hope you all have a great Merry Christmas, and then I'll talk to you on the next one. You take good care of yourselves. Have a good one.